Start with that. Second, you know what is the most important resource you have for this 1 month? If one thing I have to tell you, that is your asset, that is your property, and as a great businessman you should use that property very smartly, and if you can use that property properly, you can do in 1 month what you have not done in 9 months. It is possible. And what is it? Try to understand. Attention. What is it? Attention. A professor in Harvard, he wrote a book on attention management. What? People write books on attention management. And what his stake is, he is talking about companies and employees, and he says the biggest problem of underproductivity in companies is employees' attention management is not taken care of. Why? Every 5 minutes there is a mobile call. Okay, then somebody is coming, somebody is going, and if this is what happens, then what we call it as attention proliferation. We are paying attention to everything. We also know which party is going to stand for election, how is the score of a particular cricketer, what is the latest picture which is coming out. Yes, everybody wants our attention. All the advertisers want our attention. All companies want our attention. All our friends want our attention. Our girlfriends also want our attention. Our attention is a precious resource. Reserve it, preserve it. I am not talking for more 1 month. Reserve it for your exam preparation. Anything which is going to take your attention away from exam preparation must be prohibited. And hence, when you are going to sit for studies in your home, not everybody is privileged to have a separate room. There is no need. Many of my friends have studied in bathroom, have studied in kitchen and got 95 marks. But what is important? Studying in bathroom is not so difficult. But what is important, whichever space you are allocating, see to it is organized in such a way that there is no problem in your attention management. There should not be any mobile around. The TV should not be on. One of the biggest attention thieves is the TV. Immediately, very few students are capable that the TV is going on and yet they can concentrate on maths. When we know that we don't have that extraordinary capability, the TV should be off. For 1 month, we're preparing for exam. Anything which diversifies us from our main goal must be off. Many friends come, no, hi, how are you? He is also feeling frustrated. So you will say, let me talk to this guy, I will come out of my frustration. And then you talk with him 1 hour. Friends are good. Good, you talk to him for 5 hours, and for that, vacations are provided. You want to socialize? Socialize in vacations. You have only 1 month. And in this 1 month, have only those friends communicate with you, have only those things be with you, and create situations around you so that your maximum attention is on exam preparation. This is the requirement from your side. So no marriages, if you can avoid them. No buffet parties, avoid them. Preserve your attention energy. Our exam needs it. That said, when you start getting involved in your preparation, I'll slowly zero into how the technique should be. Let me cover up the premises. Now when you start getting involved in your studies, it's like driving a car. I'll give you an analogy. You start the car and it is going at 5 kilometers. Depending on which car you have, the speed will differ. And then it will go to 10 kilometers. And then after an hour or so, if you're still driving, okay, people stop driving after 5 minutes. They have a cup of tea. But if you're still driving, then the car reaches speeds like 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers. This is the state which we call as flow. When you sit for studying, what you should be, in what should be your mental state. Your mental state or your desirable mental state should be a flow state. Why? Because what you can do in 1 hour in flow, you can't do in 1 week otherwise. The car is at 200 miles per hour. It will cover a lot of grounds. And suddenly, the doodwala comes. And you are driving at 200 miles per hour. And if you have to open the door, your car has stopped. This is attention break. This is what you take care this 1 month. That when you are studying, and I'll request all our active members here, and you should also request your parents that they create the environment in which there is no attention break. I have been very lucky, and I'm sure all of you are also lucky in having parents who can take care of all this. So no attention break. Try to reach which status? Flow status. But how do I go in flow status? How do I make my car move at 200 miles per hour? I can't even sit for 2 minutes. It's like that book is boxing me. Well, so now I'll be proposing the system to you. First point I said, those who want to make notes, the first point I said, don't panic. Panic utilization. Use it. Pressure utilization. Use it for your benefit. Second point I said, preserve attention. Try to move in the state of flow, and that is only possible if you preserve attention. And this is just for exam. If you want to learn how to preserve attention, which will help you for your whole life, then of course this is not the forum, but every week by good grace of Swamiji, a lot of sabhas, and many of you are attending the sabhas. All these sabhas, they teach us how to manage our attention so that we are focused in our life and we take our life to the next level.